In today's video, I'm going to go over the retail sales numbers released today showing a 1.9% jump. Now, the media is hailing this as a win, but they are leaving out some very major details, and I am going to dive deeper into the categories to expose what they are leaving out and why I think they are doing so. So let's dig in. The New York Times headline is Cars and Clothes Spur Rise in Retail Sales. The Wall Street Journal reported U.S. retail spending picked up strongly in September. Spending rose 1.9% as consumers boosted outlays on vehicles, clothing, and home improvement. Just so you know, this 1.9% does not take into account inflation. Here's what it says on census.gov. Advanced estimates of U.S. retail and food service sales for September 2020, adjusted for seasonal variation in holiday and trading day differences, but not for prices changes, were an increase of 1.9% from the previous month. Motor vehicles and parts were up 3.6% from last month, but used cars and truck prices jumped the most last month in over 50 years. The year-over-year jump in prices on used cars and trucks was in the double digits. So if you compare the first 9 months of this year with the first 9 months of last year, motor vehicle and parts sales were still down 1.6% on top of that double-digit price increase. So basically, we just have an increase of retail sales for vehicles because of inflation and pent-up demand, not because more cars were being sold. Now on to clothing. Clothing did jump 11%. The CPI even said that clothing had gotten cheaper. But this is another case of pent-up demand, because if you compare the first 9 months of this year to last year, clothing sales are down 32.6%. How about other industries when we compare these time periods? Furniture, down 8.8%. Electronics, down 15.8%. Gasoline stations, down 16.4%. Food service and drinking places, down 20.1%. Retail and food services, down 0.8%. So how can so many sectors be going down, but overall retail sales go up? Well, here's how. First, we've got grocery stores. They were up 11.9%. General merchandise was up 2.8%, but within that category is a drop of 17.8% in department store spending. Now, the sector that had the biggest impact on strong retail sales was non-store retailers. They were up 20.5%. This basically boils down to online shopping. And what does that mean for mom and pop retailers or the department stores? Well, it bodes horribly, right? Especially for the jobs. Auto sales were up, but not because more vehicles were being sold. The prices had just jumped. And though clothing sales increased, it was still due to pent-up demand and does not comprise a huge percent of total retail sales anyway. The fact that the media focused so much on those two categories makes it only more evident that they were trying to hide the fact that Americans are spending so much more money in non-store retailers. This is because they know it is not good for Main Street. I think this is a warning sign to mom and pop retail and all the jobs that go with it. Department stores were down while non-store retail was up. Malls are already under a ton of pressure. We did a video called Retail Apocalypse, 11 retail companies that have declared bankruptcy so far this year. We basically had Neiman Marcus, JCPenney, Men's Warehouse, J.Crew, and then we've seen stores like GameStop struggle and Shutter stores. The writing is on the wall. The fact that we're spending more of our money in a way that takes jobs away from the economy is the real story here. Not only will retail suffer, but also commercial real estate. Now, I'm going through a commercial real estate impact study performed by Cushman & Wakefield. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. They are already warning of another year of pain for the US and Europe, whereas in Asia, they think the job gains will come back immediately. Some good stuff, so you're not going to want to miss it. Bye for now.